Hey folks, Charles here from Kettlebell Fitness, and I just want to share with you today a really cool little complex that I call Power 1.0. I showed a variation of it with the Ultimate Sandbag, but now I'm going to show it with the kettlebell. Really cool sequence. You can do a couple things. You can do it, if you can do them in combination with each other, they're going to be great, but there are also a couple of things that you can do with the kettlebell that aren't quite as conducive with the sandbag. And so what we have here, most people, they'll get stuck if they get into kettlebells. Most people usually buy light. So they'll buy, this is a 45-pound kettlebell, which is really, really cool. It's a highly diverse weight, but a lot of women will buy down at 5 and 10-pound kettlebells, and sometimes men will buy like 20-pound ones. And it's just not appropriate for being able to get the most out of it. If you want to do something that looks like an aerobics class, maybe, but not necessarily getting the full access and value from the kettlebells. Sometimes you need a heavier kettlebell. And so like, you have a 70 here, a great drill. So what I'm going to share with you is a simple power complex called Power 1.0 kettlebell style, if you'd like. Going from a two-hand clean and catch, and then into a squat or a lunge, and I'm going to show you both variations. With the Ultimate Sandbag, I showed you the bear hug clean to bear hug squat. Awesome drill for opening up the hips, developing strength and power in the lower body. Kettlebell, you can go squat from the goblet position, or we can go goblet lunge, which I think would be really valuable from a mobility, flexibility, and strength component. So I'm going to show you both of those. Great complex. You could put it in a time complex where you went 30 on, 30 off. There's a ton of different ways you can use this, but I'm just going to show you how to do it today, because we'll often use this as the teaching progression. The two-hand clean and catch is my base power movement that I start with people. I don't start with the swing. I know the swing is probably far more popular with most people, but this is a great movement. Keeps the weight, the kettlebell, really close to the body, allows you to get really, really dialed in on your movement. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and use an appropriate weight, which would be the 70 for me, as such. So everything's set up well. I'm going to come up to the two-hand clean and catch position, working on that hinge back, right? Developing the power and accelerate from the dead stop even. So most people are doing fluid movement with the kettlebell, where they're even going swings or snatches or maybe some high pulls. Come from the dead stop makes it real challenging. You have to generate and produce that force right from the bottom. So here, nice and tall, good posture up. Here, obviously we can go, if we take it just like the Ultimate Sandbag, brace it, come to the squat, obviously there. You're not going to need a whole pile of reps, so if you're used to doing 30, 40, 20, whatever it may be, 50 reps, use that heavier weight. You're putting it on that bracing, holding the kettlebell in that front position. It's going to be a real challenge. So let's take a look at the squat again before we get to the lunges. Here, braced up. But another great way to do it, make sure I have enough space behind me. Here, and we'll push back. Boom. If you really want to get into it, maybe do both legs, and then come back. Boom, fluid. Boom. If you have folks that are maybe just getting used to it, and you want to progress them and not overwhelm them with the complexity of producing that force from the clean and catch position, maybe you do one clean and catch, but you add one lunge each time you go. So one clean and catch, one drop lunge, one drop lunge, one clean and catch, 2-2, one clean and catch, 3-3, so on and so forth. As they get more advanced, get better fitness levels, or maybe you got some more advanced people, maybe you do it 1-to-1 ratio. So you do 1-1-1, 2-2-2, as such. So there you have it, Power 1.0 kettlebell style, two-hand clean and catch to either squat or drop lunge. Personally, I prefer the drop lunge because I get to do that kind of flexibility and mobility combined with loading that single leg. Still a great full body movement. So have a great one. Make sure you come back and check us out, Kettlebell Fitness, Anderson Training Systems, and we'll have some more great training videos coming up soon.